Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online Summerset for the PlayStation 4 Pro.
We're not doing the Sigil quest.
Yeah, we're not doing the damn quest. We're done with that thing, guys.
That shit.
Yeah, everybody else had issues with it. We're not doing it. So what we're going to do is collect the amplification elixir. Should be a good time, guys. So, where the fuck is that quest?
What is it called? Is that the Pearl one?
Yeah, a Pearl of Great Price. Okay, it's this way. Alright, so...
Praetorian's the leader.
Because I'm the leader. So, with it being a stream and everything, for those two people who join us, you guys get to enjoy all the runs to the objectives. That's one thing about those MMOs, man. The running is crazy. I guess you have your mountain and shit that I never use. Yeah, you'd think I'd be a little bit quicker to jump on a pussy.
Yeah, you would think so.
But
it is a fiery pussy, though.
It is a fiery pussy. I don't want to get that burn on me. No, thank you. I was talking to somebody in the comments today about the game, and they were talking about how that's one reason why they had to step away from it. It's just because it didn't have... They just didn't like the story of it. They said it's not as quality. Somebody was suggesting that we checked out Final Fantasy, I think 14.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're saying it was the best MMO out there.
I played, what was it, 11? That was the MMO?
I have no idea. I've only played one Final Fantasy game.
I was not a fan.
And that was 12. Well, apparently 14 is supposed to be a lot better than 11. Wasn't 11 like a big...
I sure hope so.
Wasn't that like a big disaster or something like that?
It was an interesting venture. Like, for the PlayStation, you had to buy a hard drive.
Uh-huh.
Really, that was the only game that you needed that hard drive for.
So,
but you could play cross-platform.
We came all this way just for that one little thing there?
Yeah.
We couldn't have gotten that last time we were here? Because weren't we in this exact same room last time?
We sure was.
Alright, well, that's MMO for you, I guess, right? I think I just went the wrong way. Is it this way?
No.
Yeah. Not Praetorian. He always goes the right way.
How dare you lead me astray?
We do need to talk to somebody here. The right master. Oh, am I in a battle?
No. That guy's just like healing or...
Oh, okay.
Smoting us.
Right master
Was
something.
Was able to direct you to the proper elixir? Without something to amplify the magic, our ritual is going to fail. Just in time. For the next stage of the ritual, if you have no objections, I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valcerin might help reveal what has so far eluded our efforts. We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the Pearl and the False Aldark should help the augury do its job. We want to discover the origin of the Pearl and its strange magic. In addition, anything we can learn about the False Aldark and his connection to the Pearl would be helpful. Otherwise, we're stepping blindly into Oblivion's maw here. Pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Alright, because nobody else could have done this. We're the only ones. We had to go get this from that room, pour it in there. Nobody else could have accomplished this for that special somebody.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Nephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Summerset's fate.
Alright. So everybody thinks that elves are really sexy. So that's what you hear all the time. The elves are like the sexiest of the fantasy creatures.
Skinny.
Yeah. I just don't... I don't know. If I'm being honest, I kind of dig the orcs.
Me too.
Yeah, right?
Orcs are sexy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the orcs are the sexiest of the fantasy creatures. I guess it depends on the world who's orcs, but...
Yeah, true.
That was unnerving. It seems the False Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine, the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Nephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated. No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the Pearl, though, It doesn't contain the taint of Oblivion. We're missing something. But what? I suppose we'll need to find out what's going on in Relenthiel. I hoped you'd say that. Relenthiel sits to the west of Shimmerine, just across the mountains. I'll send Valcerin with you to talk to the Cannon Reeve. The false Aldark may be dead, but Mephalah's and Nocturnal's agents remain, as well as the Pearls. I may not be a natural prognosticator, but I had a feeling you might. Go ahead. I'll answer what I can.
I really didn't have any questions.
I know. I was like, no, we're good.
All right.
Just put the
That's fine. That's enough.
marker on the map.
That's enough information.
We're good.
Yeah, let's just walk towards the marker here.
Point me where I need to go.
I love how the game gives you the option, or acts like you have the option to choose whether or not you want to continue the quest. You know, like, oh, I'm so glad that you decided to help me. Like, I didn't.
Well, I mean, you could never, ever come back.
Yeah, but I mean, well, we could do that now. There's nothing obligating us to do it. But they just assume
We're
that
good people.
Yes, of course, we would help them out. So there is a merchant here. We're gonna sell some shit. I think we have. Don't we have a bunch of shit we need to get rid of? Let's go ahead and do that because that's super fun. Get rid of all of our goods. I'm keeping these iron ingots, guys, because I kind of want to try and craft some heavy armor eventually. I'm just coming here to sell that pewter.
Just pewter.
Yeah.
It's not worth anything.
It's not worth anything.
Oh.
Yeah, it's worth what you're talking about. I just got 6 gold, Jynx.
You must. I
Don't
think
put your
you're getting
nose-
better deals because I'm a dark elf.
What do you mean? Because I have so much money?
No, yeah, I think you're getting better deals.
What are you talking about? They don't like Nords either.
Yeah, well, they like them better than me.
Do they like? You would think.
Look how fast I am. You're slow as shit.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, I got heavy armor on. Let's have a race. We're gonna restart right here, Jynx.
On your right, guess I go.
No. Come back. No cheating. All right. Well, it's not an accurate race. This is how Jynx races in real life too.
It's alright. I'm gonna run out of stamina.
Yeah, I'm out as well. I've got no stamina.
I assume we're going towards the marker.
I assume I would be able to beat you in a race, right? Because I have more stamina, right?
What?
You would think that I could
like
beat you in an equal race.
Fair and square
Fair
race?
and square race
Nah.
in the game. I don't think
trip
you might be faster because I'm wearing the heavy armor, but
Well, I'm small.
I don't think because I keep catching up with you. All right, let's go into here. Go back to Summerset.
It's actually pretty smooth.
All right, well that's good. Always we don't stream very often, so it's something we always
I
get
know, we're
concerned
like,
about.
oh god, we're doing all this, and then
Is
people
it-
are like, saying,
Well, I remember I was
eh.
I tried to play. God, what was that I tried to play? Oh, Battlegrounds, and that was a disaster. It was an epic disaster. It didn't work at all. It was on the PC. It was just me trying to stream it. I don't know why, what the problem was, but it did not work at all. That was on the old PC, of course, so I don't know if being on the newer PC, but it seems like our internet should have been good enough. Oh, we've got an imp. They don't even bother attacking me anymore. They know what it is. They're scared.
I'll load up eventually.
Well, usually, oh, I didn't know you were still behind me. Usually you load up way quicker than I do.
Yeah, it's usually you that has the unusually long loading time.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous how long. Let's see if we
Probably
can
'cause
at
that
least
guy's
see
standing
Jynx.
in my way.
Yeah, I'm blocking you and shit. I'm meditating. Who
Like,
is fuck
quit
this?
clogging the portal.
Oh, he's reading his book. He's looking at his inventory like
God
right
damn it.
on the portal and shit. Did you just go back in the portal, Jynx?
No,
Where the fuck are you?
I'm in the loading screen.
Oh, I saw you for a minute.
Did you?
Yeah, or I thought I did.
sure?
Oh, maybe I just saw somebody else.
Probably not.
Somebody who looked like you. Your twin.
Yes.
All right,
You
well,
didn't
I
grab
would
our
just.
ass, did you?
No. But I've had that happen before, and I told Jynx about it. She was all got all mad and very irritated. There was one time when I was working at the prison, and we had to sign out our gas every day, you know, for spraying inmates when they're bad, and I had to get my gas, and so I was standing in line, and then some chick just walked up behind me and grabbed my ass, and she was so fucking embarrassed when I turned around and she realized it wasn't me. But can you imagine if that was a dude who did that instead of like, because if I was a lady, you know, I probably would have went and, you know, told somebody on
Well,
her.
regardless, man, you gotta make damn sure you know whose ass you're grabbing.
You do. You shouldn't be grabbing anybody's ass if you can't recognize them from behind, period. Like, you clearly don't know them well enough.
Yeah.
I've only seen you from the front. All right. You got to experiment with those
How do you know
different
she
sexual...
really thought you were someone else, though?
That's what you said then, too. This is years ago, and she said
probably-
that exact same thing, guys. Exact same thing. She said, how do you know that she just didn't want to grab your
Well, you
ass?
had a squeezable booty.
I did. Well, yeah, when I was working at the prison, because all I did was walk up and down steps like
She's
all day
just
long.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Can I grab it again, please? Just once. No, you could tell. She was like incredibly embarrassed about it. I don't have any stamina, so I didn't go after him. Alright, so we're traveling to Relenthil.
Yeah, I love these names, man.
Yeah, they're great.
It's like they're not even pronouncing like the letters the same way each time. They just wing it every time they come up with like a new word.
Well, because it's a made-up language,
They're
so...
just like, whatever, it's gonna be this.
What's in this area? This majestic-looking deer.
death.
What?
Get out of there.
What are you talking about? It's a majestic thing. What is? It's not even a
Get
deer.
out of there.
No, it's amazing, Jinx. I can't.
Death.
I'm sorry. I had to hit him once.
You learned nothing.
Oh, he come over this way
I'm
now.
just gonna watch.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
oh.
I can't save you.
What are you talking about? I'm doing great. You could just... Okay, you just heal me, okay,
I'll
Jinx?
just heal you.
And I got this. We're going to lock his
Over
ass
here.
down. It's too easy. Don't worry about it, Jinx.
Alright.
Man, we did like no... Oh, never mind. He's got a bunch
God
of like...
damn it, he's after me.
Alright, maybe we should get out of
He's
here.
shooting deer ghost at me.
Jinx is always getting us into trouble and shit, man.
I am not the troublemaker here.
Let's get out of here. Oh, I'm about to die.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, they lost their ability.
Yeah, I'm dead too. Thank you for that.
You're welcome, Jinx. Well, we can revive right here.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
let's do it.
It was just a soul gem. It was fun. You would have never seen something so amazing if it wasn't for that. Well, let's fight this littler one. Pick on it. It's its cousin.
You
Oh.
can't do anything. You're a ghost.
Oh, here we go. I can do it now. Well, that's not very accurate. Ghost King. Oh, fuck.
And
Don't
he's
just
a ghost
lose to his
too,
cousin and
so-
shit.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm gonna get
embarrassing.
my cousin on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's those I remember people like that in school who they want to beat you up or beat whoever up, but they're scared. They know they can't, so instead they try and pick on, somebody smaller like your cousin or your brother. Everybody like to pick on my little brother, my poor little brother. That kid used to get beat up like all the time, guys. I don't know if I told you guys about. There's some catacombs we can just enter.
All right, sure.
Is that where we're supposed to enter?
No.
We won't go in there then. All right, we'll do the quest, guys. We didn't get anything done last time we recorded, so we might as well get a quest done for once.
Might as well. How far is this fucking?
It's not that bad. We should be there soon. But yeah, I don't know if I told you guys about my brother. I haven't been in contact with him for years. He just stopped talking to me, and then yeah, he just sent me a message on PlayStation Network recently, a couple days ago, after not having talked to him for how long has it been?
Years, like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a really long time. I send him messages all the time. Well, I guess I stopped sending messages. I don't know, maybe. I think the last time was when we did the vacation last summer. I sent him a message and told him, hey, we were in Arizona, so could have visited you. You could have met your nephew and niece, but you're a dick. And you don't reply to my messages, so that didn't happen.
I was talking to this old lady today at work who was talking about how she had to get a concealer for some blemishes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about how her sister had died. She's like, my sister had to go and fucking die, and now I got to go to her funeral. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, I hate her. I hate her family. I just wanted to be like, well, don't fucking go.
Yeah. Oh, shit. We almost fell off the cliff there. Yeah, there's like this
Whoa.
obligation to go to families' funerals. And I never really understood that. Like, if I didn't like somebody, I'm not going.
Why are you going to spend all that time and money to go to a funeral of somebody you didn't even like?
I know it's like because, oh, it's your sister, you gotta go, but you don't. You absolutely don't.
You didn't like her.
Why? Yeah, and
You moved across the country to get away from her.
exactly, and it kind of fits along with that idea of how a lot of people talk about dead people as if they were better than they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, every dead person is a saint. Like every dead person in the world is perfect. They live this excellent life, and everybody forgets. Like, no, they weren't. You fucking hated that person. They treated everybody like shit. Were we looking for a troll under the bridge or something? Oh, there's treasure.
Oh, we we
I
are.
found treasure.
Man.
Oh, it's a Thief's Guild dead drop, so I'm not going
Damn
to open
it.
it. Or can I open it?
No.
Oh, I can. I found the Unraveling Wind
Wand.
wand.
Wand man.
I just stop reading once I get to the third word. Oh, uh-oh.
Where's Rob?
Oh, that was a trick.
Oh, shit.
That's funny. Nah, it was a trick, Jinx. Like, I picked it up and then it... Oh, here's the guy we need to talk
there we
to.
go.
See, we need to come down here anyways.
Investigations have brought him to Relenthiel. When this one noticed your Sijic friend slip into town, Raz figured you'd be along soon. So, what did you discover on Arteum, the island that isn't here anymore? Ugh, that made Raz's head hurt. Yes, this one has been exploring the Daedric connection as well. But Raz hates Daedra. In Raz's experience, very little good comes from dealing with Daedra or their cultists. And this revelation brings you to Relenthiel, yes? That is disturbingly vague. Why must cryptic cultists be so... cryptic? Well, Raz saw Valserin head toward Canonry Farmeldo's house. This one suggests we start our investigation of the area there.
Sure, man. Whatever you think.
Let's see, we have one person in the chat. Oh, Wallaby Inertia. I believe that's how you pronounce that, right?
When you return to Relenthiel.
Alright, I always have to question, like, it's Hearts of Iron, man. Oh my god, it's the worst. We need to do some fucking fishing, man.
Hell yeah.
If we were drinking tonight, that's probably all we'd be doing in the game right now. Is just fucking fishing.
Oh, actually, I just want to swim in a river.
But I was saying, yeah, we want to do that in real life. I'd like to go somewhere this week, hopefully. Do something kind of fun.
That ridiculous hood.
Oh, you do have guts on you? Oh, I guess we can go watch Jinx fish. But I was saying, Hearts of Iron is the fucking worst, man. Like, especially all the French. I have trouble pronouncing English, and then you start throwing foreign languages at me, and then I'm always, I know I'm butchering everything I say, and I'm just ready for people to chew me up in the comments. I'm just like, wow, I did my best. I did my best. So yeah, Jinx is fishing over here, guys.
I'm fishing.
Did you catch anything?
Hell no.
Damn, your little goblin thing is happy as fuck. It's loving this shit.
He's a happy guy. I haven't come up with a name for him yet.
Can you name him?
No.
Oh. Well, that's not all that exciting. I'm just tramping through your fish. You ain't gonna catch shit while I'm here.
Yeah, the chat is quiet. Everyone's so shy.
Everyone?
Everyone.
All three?
Yes. All two who aren't talking.
Yeah, true. True. Because it's not a drunk stream.
That's true.
When we have the drunk streams, everybody shows up for that. I think everybody likes when we're drunk. And we always have people, whenever we do the drunk game, and everybody's like, why can't you be drunk for every video?
Why can't you just be drunk all the time?
Your videos would be so much better if you were always drunk. And it's like,
My liver.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I gotta go to work in the morning. Who the fuck are we supposed to talk to, man? Talk to...
Oh, we're supposed to listen.
Oh, we're supposed to be listening.
They're having an issue here.
Oh, well.
I'll show you all.
All right, well, this guy looks like Charming from
Pompous
Shrek.
prick.
Right? Charming?
Yeah.
You think as Canon Reeve I'd be immune to the troublesome temper of a spoiled and rebellious child. But what distinguished visitors I have today. A wandering sage, a well-dressed Khajiit, and you. What brings such a group to Relenthiel? Investigating. For who? Well, there have been 3 reports this week of someone disappearing. And my intractable son Nadoril and his malcontent friends have been cavorting around the large sinkhole that recently appeared. What are you implying? They're just young and proud of their heritage. I wouldn't draw such a harsh conclusion without substantial evidence. I can't understand why they're fascinated with the sinkhole, but that doesn't make them criminals. It's unusual for newcomers to encroach upon Altmer affairs, especially since we rarely saw any prior to the Queen's decree. If you want to investigate, I won't try to stop you. And if anything happens, maybe it will teach my son to avoid the place.
Raz wants to ask.
Alright, I have no idea why they're so wrinkly, Jinx. Maybe he's just wrinkly because he's old.
Go investigate the sinkhole.
Are all the... No, a lot of them have like real smooth skin. They're always like gloating about their smooth skin and shit. Like Jinx does. Oh, we need to enter a sinkhole.
Fucking, she's following us.
Huh? Oh.
The old high elf lady.
So she is. Do we need to talk to her?
I just
Canon's
assumed.
son certainly seems agitated about something. I wonder where he ran off to in such a state. Well, I suppose we should go and take a look at the sinkhole the Canon Reeve mentioned. That's a rather dangerous and unsavory location for a gathering of young Altmer. The Canon Reeve referred to them as malcontents, who are proud of their heritage. Makes me curious to see what we'll find when we get there. I'd rather not speculate. We'll see for ourselves soon enough. I just hope the Canon Reeve's son hasn't gotten involved with anything too terrible. Children, they can be as frustrating as they are loving. I had a daughter. She fell ill. Even the best minds of the Conclave couldn't cure her malady. She's no longer with us. Enough of that. Let's go see what the sinkhole has to show us.
Alright, goodbye.
Makes me think she was depressed.
Who, her? This
No,
lady?
her daughter.
Her daughter was depressed?
Ain't no magic gonna cure that.
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, just having magic would cure my fucking depression. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go this way here. Because think about all the amazing things you could do with magic. I always wonder why people are so, like, the bad guys that have all these, like, super powerful, like, spells and shit. Why they're always in such a shitty mood. Like, you got magic, man.
Because they didn't get the
Oh,
ladies.
it's that, Golden Knight again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on. Stupid Daedric interference. I'll be back.
Alright, so he's a silly dude. So apparently that's like foreshadowing something. Somebody had mentioned that in the comments. But yeah, it's nice that you ended up joining us, man, in the stream, even though you're not really into the game. I guess we have to go down here. Oh, is that the hole I almost fucking fell into?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
well...
think this is the sinkhole.
Alright, so...
It's gotta be.
Yeah, this is it. We've got...
Oh, there's like sphincters in the rock over here.
What? Where at?
Over here.
Yeah, Jinx is looking. I'm gonna find you. You're not where I'm at.
Over.
Oh, you're in the
Other
wrong direction.
end.
Got it.
Yes.
Well, I gotta see
Well, I
it.
got distracted.
Oh. So there
How
is.
could you not want to come poke
Stick a
it?
finger in it? Yeah, just lube your finger up and...
I wasn't even gonna lube it. I was
You
just
weren't gonna
poke
lube it? What the fuck is the matter
Makes me
with you,
think there's
Jinx?
treasure. Not in the sphincters, but you know,
We're gonna-
behind the sphincters.
We're gonna mine this iron, guys. So that we can make some armor, eventually. If Jinx ever shows me how. Alright, so I'm going inside the sinkhole. What did you find there?
I found titanium.
Hey, what's that for?
I don't know, jewelry making, I guess.
Oh, so that's what they added in the expansion here.
Yeah,
Was
everyone
the
was
jewelry
excited
making?
to hop on that.
Well, apparently, some people have had some issues with it or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that it, like, you can't really do it without buying stuff from the Crown Store.
Oh.
Like, there's
that
something to do with the Crown Store that people really didn't like. Because, you know, you buy the expansion, think you're getting something. He said going in raw. You should never go in raw when it comes to the butthole. I'm just saying, that's just not...
That's quite rude.
It's rude, yeah. Unless, I guess if you really don't like the person. I don't know. Where are all these people here?
I don't know, but they're all flipping out.
Alright. So we've got...
Wait for me. There's a lot of larvae.
That is a lot of larvae. Alright, we'll wait for Jinx just in case. I don't think it's going to be too challenging. I'm sure it's probably fine. A lot of these places are kind of leveled to you.
You need me.
not
Oh,
saying-
you just walked by her.
Oh, I was going to go fight. I didn't know how to talk to her. Maybe it wouldn't let me talk to her because you weren't here yet, because I didn't see the little icon over her. I'm pretty sure it wasn't there.
And what was that about an Adoral and an attack? Yes, well, let's be on our guard then. I don't think this sinkhole is completely natural. Its size concerns me. If the ground continues to fall away, it could swallow all of Relenthal. It certainly feels dangerous. And if it does figure into the Court of Bedlin's plans, well, I can't think of a more frightening event than watching Relenthal get swallowed by a sinkhole. Let's proceed and find out what's
She
going on
fancies
down
herself a thespian.
Well, she is
dramatic.
she is very dramatic. That's very true. But yeah, somebody said something in the chat. I said somebody, like there's more than... Oh yeah, the graphics. The graphics for the game. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm sure it looks better on the PC. Everything looks better on the PC. But yeah, for PS4, it's not bad. For MMO, I guess.
Yeah.
They do it. Yeah, Jinx is yeah. I love that. Yeah, I don't know if I've told you that before.
Do you?
You're like yeah. It's great.
All right. Didn't know that.
All right, we'll just collect. I've been trying to like collect some of the rawhide scraps. That's how I've been making so much more money than you, Jinx. What I do is I get a lot of the stuff that I don't like, but they give you lots of. I just collect like hundreds of them and then sell them, and you make like 400 or 500 gold off of it.
I keep them because I'm gonna make some shit someday.
Well, that's why you don't have any money, Jinx. Jinx is a hoarder, if you didn't know.
I am not. I am a crafter.
Have you forgotten I have seen your Skyrim house? There's a video on YouTube about the hoarding in Skyrim.
It's great.
It's absolutely awesome. You need to look it up if you haven't already. Just type in. You could probably just type in Skyrim hoarding, and you'll find it. And it's really good, guys. Just hilarious, and it's so true. And when I saw that, if you want to know how Jinx's house looks, that's pretty much it.
In Skyrim, I don't actually have things in real life.
No. Yeah, you're really not a hoarder in real life. Are we supposed to go that way?
No, I throw shit away. I am not sentimental.
I found worms and a gnawed bone.
Like our children make us like 50 pieces of artwork a day, and I love them all very much, but geez, there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're always put in that position. Like, what do you do? Because you don't want to throw it away because it's first of all, it's beautiful. They do great art, and then secondly, it's kind of, it's special because they made it just for you. But at the same time, if we kept all of the artwork they made for us, we would have the bottom of underneath our bed would look like underneath their bed.
Yeah, because they are sentimental.
They very much are. We have to like restrict them to one box of stuff from school, papers and stuff, because they will keep everything. Our son likes to keep his homework, but I worked so hard on it. It's math. He was looking between his art and his math, and he threw away a lot of the art so he could keep the math. Like, I know you like math, buddy, but you already did the problems. Gotta give him regular math homework throughout the summer to keep him sated, because otherwise he'll get all fidgety. Where's my math? All right, so let's talk to this dude.
Crazy bastard stabbed me. God, this hurts. It was just kind of fun, joining the court of Bedlam, espousing the virtues of our Ultima heritage. But the Doral took things too far. When we heard that they planned to release those creatures, I made the mistake of saying they were insane. The Doral.
The court of Bedlam will eradicate.
All right, so let's continue exploring, guys. He got stabbed raw. So that's what happens when you do that. It's best if you don't. One thing.
Everybody laughed when we started talking about it. Like, oh god.
Oh, fucking parents talking about kids.
Jeez.
Nobody wants to hear about your children. I know what that's like, because at one time I was single with no kids. I know it's hard to believe, but that wasn't
I'm
the
married
period.
with kids, and I don't want to hear about other people's children.
Yeah, very true, very true.
I don't normally talk about the family.
And tell me if you see
She's saying something to us, but yeah, I know how it is. Sometimes parents, man, they just want to talk about their kids and their child's artwork.
Holy
and how
shit!
beautiful
What is
it
that
is.
ugly ass motherfucker?
I don't know,
over
but I
there?
say let's fight that motherfucker. Oh, we can't.
No, we just gotta look.
Oh, but I want to fight him. Oh, we're supposed to talk to her, actually.
Oh shit!
You see that, right? My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. That's a sea slode.
Hell yeah! I'm
They
gonna
haven't
watch
been seen in
Incredibles 2.
Summerset since, well, it's been centuries at least. A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode come from the distant underwater kingdom of Ulvorkus. Who's that hooded figure with the slode? And look, more of those abyssal pearls. They're everywhere.
Goodbye. That's it. That's all I need to know. Oh, we're not done talking to her. There's more.
You see that, right? A vile and dangerous species. Very powerful. The sea slode comes.
Okay, we already heard this. So I know what a slode is, because in Total War Warhammer
Who's that
2,
figure with the
you can play as
slode?
that Slode.
And look,
When you play as the
more of
Dino,
those abyssal
Dino
pearls.
faction.
They're
So what are we supposed to be
everywhere.
asking her? This one?
The Slode are a godless people. Perhaps the most
Now you gotta
hated
say,
in
could this be
Tamriel.
the source of the
And the
pearls?
Sea Slode are even worse. They employ depraved magic and have long coveted Summerset. They believe it once belonged to them. They pillage, release plagues. They could certainly have a connection to the Sea Slode's submerged kingdom, but they appear to have been placed down here. Look how the Yagra are drawn to them. I'll head for the Sea
I'm gonna
Slode.
knock her out and
You
steal
deal
her
with
dress.
those abyssal pearls.
Okay. I think it's funny because, you know, we don't really have much of a following here on Twitch, obviously. We don't stream very often. When was the last time we streamed? I was looking at it. The last time we streamed was when we played the SOS game, when I was playing that. So that was, yeah, that was forever ago. Was that like February? So that's how long it's been since we streamed. It's been quite a while. And I'm going to use this here against this guy.
That's
just
been
'cause-
a while.
Yeah.
Time is just flying.
Time has flying. It's, but anyway, what I was saying is, I think it's funny that, you know, when people on YouTube, when they're watching this, because the majority of the views that come for this isn't going to be from our stream, it's going to be, you know, on YouTube. People are going to watch it, and just out of nowhere, Jinx is going to say, you know, hell yeah, I'm watching Incredibles 2.
Yeah. Because I'm
Like,
gonna.
did that elf mention something about Incredibles 2? I missed it.
Well, maybe they'll go back and watch some more of it. Like, maybe you should be paying attention.
Because Incredibles 2 is awesome.
I hope it is.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. We liked the first one. The first one was great.
It's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
But the trailer didn't really, like, scream
yeah.
out to me like this is gonna be awesome. Like, it was just kind of okay. you
Well,
know?
whenever I found out they were making another one, I was like, oh, I don't know. It just feels like they're gonna go and like ruin shit.
Well, because they told a very specific story for, and there was room for more story.
Yeah.
But they were trying to tell a very specific story, which was, of course, the fact, the idea of like these heroes that.
And mediocrity. There's
Yeah,
some
of
really
course there was a lot of deep
shit
meaning. So I mean,
there.
I'm just gonna use this because I have to. But yeah, there was a basic story though that was kind of going on with that, where it was essentially the idea of, you know, where you're being held back by society. You're not allowed to be as great as you could be. For whatever reason, of course, there's because these are superheroes that smash everything. Maybe they shouldn't be so great. But yeah, what are they going to tell for this one? Because it seems like the only story they're telling is what's it like to be the husband with the kids at home.
That's what I'm seeing so far, but maybe there's gotta be more to it, right?
I don't know.
There's gotta be.
What's it like to be a man in the house? You know, where that, you know, when you have the woman that's bringing home the bacon, essentially, which she's, you know, it's not about money, of course, it's because she's the superhero and she might be able to bring back superheroes into the world. So that's kind of like she's the savior, you know, while he just has to sit at home and take care of the kids. It seems like that's the story to me, and I don't know. It just seems like something that's already been told, and it really can't go anywhere with that. So I don't know. We'll see, though, guys. We'll see. Probably talked for a good 20 minutes about this
The
cartoon
Incredibles,
movie now.
Well, you know what? It's great.
Incredibles deserves to be talked about for 20 minutes.
I feel like, you know, most kid movies are made for kids, but, you know, they have messages that adults can get. But I feel like The Incredibles was a movie that was made for adults, but had, you know, some funny shit that was for kids as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of very adult themes in it. Yeah, a lot of it. Things that kids want to get. But you know what? That wasn't the only one. They've had a lot of movies like that. Like Zootopia was like that, I think.
didn't like that one.
Well, it's not about
it
whether
was
you
okay.
it's not about whether you liked it or not.
Yeah.
It did have some very like deep meanings that, you know, obviously went right over the heads of our children and probably most kids. I think it was very much kind of oriented at parents. And you know what? The best cartoon movies are like that these days, where they are
I
really
think we're
truly
going
family
backwards.
movies. Are we? Because I'm going towards the point, Jinx. Is that not the point? Or we might have went the wrong direction. Because
Yeah.
there's two different ways we could go, left or right.
Let's take a look at our map here.
I don't know, you don't go this way? Up this path here? Looks about right.
Yeah. There you go.
Jinx is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. No sign of where the Sea Slow disappeared to.
Confounded creature.
Just over here digging in the dirt, looking for signs of probably urine, slowed urine.
Licking the slowed urine to see where it went. Mm-hmm. I never really understood how that was helpful, but
well, because it makes you hallucinate slowed urine. Oh. Yeah. At my high school, everybody was hardcore into doing slowed urine.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
we've got some more shit to tell us.
I was hoping we were gonna get to fight this monster. Isn't that? Oh, that's the one we fought a couple episodes ago with like a huge group of people, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's like 3 of them.
I don't think we're supposed to go down there though. I don't know. Let's talk to her.
It has a decorative frame around its name.
All right. Well, let's talk to her.
Damn it! I wasn't fast enough. For the time being, let's see what's through that opening.